2025 is shaping up to be an awesome year for Fnaf fans, which was really good, because 2024 I mean, we did get Into the Pit, which was really cool, but it just didn't really do anything to the rest of the FNAF storyline, let alone the main continuity. And although I fucking loved the Week Before book, it just seemed like nobody else really cared about it. I mean, it took Game Theory 3 months before even making a theory about it, which is really surprising for a piece of media in the main continuity of the game's lore. Nonetheless, 2024, kind of a year for FNAF. But holy shit, I don't think you guys realize how much stuff we're getting this year. Like, we're getting books. We're gonna get books. We're gonna get even more books.
That's why I had all these bookshelves installed.
No, but seriously, I knew shit was getting real when all of a sudden, this started happening again. I love Scott Cawthon's humor. You can just tell he's such a chill dude. But it's once again that time of the year where a new FNAF movie is in production, and now the YouTubers are here to, I don't know, raid the place with whatever the fuck they do.
Wow. Body laughing.
But that's not all the teases we've got for this upcoming new movie, because not only do we see that they have rebuilt the original building, but we also have seen them building a brand new pizzeria with brand new artwork of the toy animatronics, which I think looks fucking amazing. It really reminds me of this little fan-made drawing that we got that sort of serves the same purpose. Just something about this artwork that they use specifically really brings me back to those FNAF 2 days. Yeah, no fucking shit, man. It's literally the FNAF 2 animatronic. We've also seen a few flyers going around advertising a FazFest. As far as I can tell, the FazFest does seem to be separate from the Fall Fest, although I will admit the name similarity is very intriguing. But all this to say that we so far don't yet have a trailer. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get our first teaser trailer pretty soon, and by pretty soon I mean half a year from now. Keep in mind that the first movie came out October and we didn't get the first full trailer until June. So yeah, maybe we do gotta wait a little bit till we get more news on the FNAF movie. But don't worry, because in the meantime we got something even better. Books. Nerd. Now, usually, I ain't one to care for these FNAF books. Except for the Week Before. Hi, nice to meet you. My name's the Week Before Ambassador. I'm just like Charles Martinet. He's the Mario Ambassador. I'm the FNAF the Week Before Ambassador. And neither of us know what the fucking Ambassador actually means. But as I was saying, pretty soon I will no longer be the Week Before Ambassador. Because instead, I will be the Escape the Pizzaplex Ambassador. Escape the Pizzaplex will be Scott Cawthon's next interactive novel that most likely takes place in the same continuity as the FNAF games. It should be releasing April 1st. I swear it's not an April Fool's joke. Now here's the thing though, Escape the Pizzaplex could either be one of these two things, one of which being a lot more exciting than the other. This is either going to be a prequel to Ruin where we get even more backstory on Cassie's character and a time in the past where she, weirdly enough, had to escape the Pizzaplex just like Gregory in Security Breach, or this could end up being just literally a book version of Ruin. The description that we get does make it seem like this could be just a retelling of Ruin, but the title itself, Escape the Pizzaplex, and also the fact that Monty isn't shattered in the cover seems to be telling us otherwise. Honestly, I could see this go either way. It wouldn't be the first time we see a FNAF book cover that doesn't match the description of the animatronic in the story. You guys, did Scott Cawthon just clickbait us? But the title, Escape the Pizzaplex, really doesn't fit with what we do in Ruin. In fact, it's quite the opposite. So could this legitimately be a prequel to Security Breach before the animatronics have been shattered? We get to see extra Cassie lore, maybe in the process explain a little bit behind what the fuck's going on with GGY? At this point, I can't really tell. Either way, I'm pretty excited though. And speaking of book shit that may or may not be canon depending on your beliefs in the current lore right now, the Mimic, or more specifically the origins of the Mimic involving Edwin, is finally going to be getting a graphic novel adaptation, and Jesus Christ, they finally show the Mimic on a cover of a book. You're telling me the Mimic's literal debut in a book and he's not even on the cover? Why does this Chucky with a vagina looking fucker think that they're important enough to be the face of the cover and not the literal Mimic, your next antagonist for the big games? Anyways, we're finally getting to see my man's big up and close in this new art for the new Tales from the Pizzaplex graphic novel coming September 2nd. Usually I don't really care for the graphic novel versions of Fazbear Frights or Tales from the Pizzaplex, but since the Mimic is now such an important character in the game's lore, whether you believe that the Tales from the Pizzaplex Mimic and the game's Mimic are one of the same or not, I'm definitely interested to check out the way this graphic novel will take the story, even if it is just an adaptation of the book. I'm just curious to see how it would visualize the origins of the Mimic. This year we will also be getting the Fnaf Ultimate Guide version 2.0, and also Five Nights at Freddy's Secret Artifacts, Confidential Evidence from the Archives of Fazbear Entertainment Inc. What the shit? After reading the description, I came to the conclusion that this is essentially gonna be FNAF Lore Dump the book. From blueprints to documents to whatever the fuck Fazbear Entertainment has shoved up their in-universe ass, meaning that there is a really big chance that we will be getting some big lore drops or at least theory clarifications in this book. Who knows, maybe we'll even finally get an answer to who the fuck is running Fazbear Entertainment now. But you already know what's gonna have the biggest FNAF lore drops this year. That's right, the other brand new book, the Five Nights at Freddy's Stickerpedia. That's right, fuck yeah. But in terms of actual games themselves, we will be getting a few more of those this year. Of course, Secret of the Mimic should be finally coming out sometime this year, and if the driver's license that we see in the brand new Help Wanted 2 update means anything, then there's a chance we'll be getting either some sort of release or news or announcement or just something in a few weeks. Although me personally, I'm not really getting my hopes up too high just yet, because there is a chance that this driver's license has nothing to do with a date or anything like that, considering that the rest of the models really just seemed like they were ripped straight from the Secret of the Mimic game. But in other news of the gaming space, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to get some sort of demo for Pop Go's Evergreen sometime this year, along with the full release of The Joy of Creation. And you know, it's about damn time we're starting to get some actual fanverse games, because this whole fanverse deal was announced, what, 2020? Fucking 5 years ago? Security Breach wasn't even out by the time the fanverse was originally announced. Wait, now that I think about it, whatever happened to Five Nights at Candy's 4? Anything? Hello? Nonetheless, 2025 does seem like the start of the big fanverse releases finally. Praise the Lord. Beep, 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 beep. Breaking news. There's been breaking news in the middle of trying to film this commentary video. There's been breaking news. Hello and welcome back to Bang Breaking News. And it's just in, we have some new leaked photos of this alleged Faz Fest in the FNAF 2 movie. Now, these photos won't be giving away any spoilers or anything important about the plot, but if you still don't really want to see them and wait until the movie actually releases, then now's your time to click off the video. Oh, who am I kidding? You've already watched fucking Johnny Blocks or 3C Films talk about this shit.
Toy Chica! Still looking for her. I'll take a corn dog, though. No mustard.
Absolutely stunning. You guys, I think this is trying to tell us the true plot about the FNAF movie 2. The furry take cosplaying. You know that one meme that I really like to show on the commentary videos? The dude beating up all the furry. Yeah, that's real. That's the FNAF movie 2. But in all seriousness, I did hear about this because 3C Films talked about it. And he makes a little theory of his own, saying that maybe Darko and the other YouTubers that visited the FNAF movie set have their little routine, which you may think would end up contradicting the whole Employee of the Month cameo and the lore implications of that. But if anything, I bet both cameos could make sense at the moment. And this would all especially make sense if Scott Cawthon is using the Faz Fest as a way of sort of paralleling the Fall Fest, but in the FNAF movie universe. But since all we really have is images so far, all we can really do is just hypothesize. But how excited are you guys for the new FNAF stuff we're getting in 2025? Make sure to smash that like button with consent, of course, and I will see y'all in the next video. Goodbye!